Hi friends, welcome to Arrow Study Circle. In this video, we are going to solve one problem from statistics probability and conditional probability theory based question. If you want to see our daily updated videos, subscribe our YouTube channel Arrow Study Circle. This channel contains only LaTeX and mathematical related videos. So the question is, two tiles numbered as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the faces or through. That means we are going to through two tiles simultaneously. Let A be the event that the sum of the points on the faces is add. What about event? Event is nothing but any subset of sample space is called an event. Here A is the event defined as sum of the points on the faces is add. So next, and B is the another event that has at least one number is 1. At least one number is 1. Then find the probabilities of the following functions: A intersection B, A union B, A intersection B bar, A bar intersection B bar, A over B and B over A. We have to find the probabilities for these functions. Solution: the sample space. Yes, what is the sample space? First of all, what is the sample space? Sample space is nothing but collection of all possible outcomes of a random experiment. That's called sample space. Here sample space is defined as set of all x comma y. Here is an ordered pair because we are throwing two tiles simultaneously. That's why sample point is an ordered pair x comma y, such that x comma y belongs to set of all natural numbers and also the values of x and y lies between 1 to 6. From this, cardinality of S is equal to 36. Cardinality is nothing but number of sample points in the sample space is 36. Okay, this derivation is available in our video lecture 1. Okay, lecture 1, that's in our description. If you want to see, just go through that video. Next one, event. A is the event, the sum of the points on their faces is add. Okay, we got to collect the element sample points whose sum is add. 1 comma 2 is 3, 1 comma 4 is 5, 1 comma 6 is 7. Likewise, we got to collect the sample points. So this is the sample points whose sum is odd number. So from this, cardinality of A is equal to 18. It has the 18 elements. So then next event B is equal to has at least one number is 1, has at least one number is 1, minimum one number is 1. Here both numbers are 1. Yeah, it has at least minimum one number as a one ties. Okay, so here cardinality of B is equal to, it has exactly 11 elements. It has exactly 11 elements. So then A intersection B, A intersection B is nothing but elements belongs to the both of the sets, A as well as B. Here A intersection B is equal to 1 comma 2, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 6, 2 comma 1 and 4 comma 1, 6 comma 1. It has exactly 6 elements. Okay, cardinality of A intersection B is equal to 6 elements. Okay, so then probability of A is equal to, probability of A is nothing but cardinality of A divided by cardinality of S. So cardinality of A is equal to, it has 18 elements and cardinality of S is equal to 36. Therefore 18 by 36, that's nothing but 1 by 2. Next one, probability of B. Probability of B is equal to cardinality of B by cardinality of S, that's equal to 11 by 36. It has exactly 11 elements. Cardinality of S is equal to 36, therefore 11 by 36. So next we got to find probability of A intersection B, A union B and so on. Yeah, first question, probability of A intersection B. So probability of A intersection B is equal to cardinality of A intersection B divided by cardinality of S. Cardinality of A intersection B is equal to 6. Okay, it has 6 elements, therefore 6 by 36, that's equal to 1 by 6. This is the answer for first question. So second question, probability of A union B. We know that very basic result, probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So we are going to apply the corresponding values here. Probability of A is equal to 1 by 2, probability of B is equal to 11 by 36, probability of A intersection B is equal to 1 by 6 from the first question. So if you are solving this equation, we get 23 by 36. 23 by 36. For your clarification, here 36 is an LCM. So 18 plus 11 minus 6. Okay, 18 plus 11, it's 29. 29 minus 6, this is equal to 23 by 36. So third question, probability of A intersection B bar. Okay, to understand this question we need one graphical view. Okay, graphical view. This is my sample space, yes, this is my sample space, yes, it's my one event A, it's my another event B. Okay, so this is my A intersection B, A intersection B. This one is A bar intersection B. So this one is A intersection B bar. So we are going to find the value, probability value of A intersection B bar. That means we are going to find the probability value of this area. Okay, this area. So from this figure it can be derived probability of A minus probability of A intersection B. We are going to apply this result. Okay, as probability of A minus probability of A intersection B. What about probability of A? Probability of A is equal to 1 by 2. Probability of A intersection B is equal to 1 by 6. 1 by 2 minus 1 by 6. So if you are solving this equation, we get 1 by 3. Okay, that is the answer for this question. Third question, question number 4, probability of A bar intersection B bar. So we know that De Morgan's law. Okay, what about De Morgan's law? A union B whole bar is equal to A bar intersection B bar, and A intersection B whole bar is equal to A bar union B bar. So we are going to apply the first rule. Okay, A bar intersection B bar. Instead of A bar intersection B bar, we are going to apply A union B whole bar. Probability of A union B whole bar. From the basic set theory, it can be written as 1 minus probability of A union B. 1 minus probability of A union B. For your clarification, just consider this. This is my sample space, yes. Probability of S is equal to 1. It's a sure event. This is my event A. If you want to find the probability of A bar is equal to this one. If you want to find the probability of A bar, here A and A bar are distinct sets, okay, disjoint sets. Therefore S can be written as A union A bar. If you are applying the probability value of this function, probability of S is equal to probability of A plus probability of A bar. Okay, probability of A bar. So probability of S is equal to 1. This is equal to probability of A plus probability of A bar. So from this, probability of A bar is equal to 1 minus probability of A. So in similar way, we are going to apply this result here. 1 minus probability of A union B. What about A union B? A union B is equal to 23 by 36. 1 minus 23 by 36. So if you have calculating LCM and simplify this one, we get that result 13 by 36. 13 by 36. So next one, probability of A over B. By the definition of conditional probability, probability of A over B can be written as probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B. So what about that value? Probability of A intersection B is equal to 1 by 6. Probability of B is equal to 11 by 36. So if you are solving this equation, we get 6 by 11. Okay, 6 by 11. This is the answer for this one. Suppose if you want to clarification, 6 by 11 into 36 by 11, 6 getting cancelled, therefore answer is 6 by 11. So last question, probability of A B over A. So as per conditional probability definition, it can be written as probability of B intersection A divided by probability of A. In basic set theory, A union B is equal to B union A, and also A intersection B is equal to B intersection A. It satisfies the commutative property. Okay, so therefore probability of B intersection A is equal to probability of A intersection B, that's equal to 1 by 6. Probability of A value is equal to 1 by 2, so this is equal to 1 by 3. So this is our required result. So thank you friends for your patient listening. Support our Arrow Study Circle, like and subscribe our channel. If you have any questions or clarifications, post your questions and clarifications in chat box, or if you have any suggestion, means you may post your suggestions in also in chat box. Okay, that only leads me to create more videos. Thank you friends, thank you for your patient listening.